Hello students, welcome to the maths class. Today we are going to start the chapter of class 8, fundamental concept. This is a part of algebra. You all are familiar with the basic concept and terms of algebra. Okay, you have already learned about algebra in your previous classes. So just recall some important terms and concept of algebra. So the first thing is literals. What is the literals? A symbol such as A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, that all are called literals. Okay. Now constant. A symbol which has a fixed value is known as constants, like numbers such as 2, 3, 4 by 5, -2, and numbers have a specific value that is called constant. Now operation of literals. Operation on literals we can add in operation on literals we can add, subtract, multiply and divide. Suppose we are having two literals and variable is the same thing. Okay, suppose we are having x and y, two literals. So we can add these two literals. Okay, we can subtract x minus y, x into y, x upon y. Okay, so all operation we can do it with literals. Okay, next is law of operations. What is the law of operations? All the laws of addition, and multiplication of numbers are also valid for operation of literals. Okay, suppose we are having two literals, so we can say like suppose we are having two variables A and B. So A plus B is equal to B plus A. A plus B is equal to B plus A. Commutative law of addition. Same as it is AB is equal to BA. That is the commutative law of multiplication. Okay, and next you can say A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. Associative law of addition. Okay, A plus B plus C, if we are having if we are having three variables, three literals A, B and C. So the law of operation we can say A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. This is the law of associative law of addition. Okay, same as it is, you can say A B into C is equal to A B into C. Associative law of multiplication, associative law of addition, associative law of multiplication. You have already these all things in your previous class. Okay beta, now you can say one more law like A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. Distributive law. A into B plus C is equal to AB plus AC. Law of operations. All the laws of the addition and multiplication of numbers are also valid for the operation of variables or literals. Now the next thing, power of literal. The product of a literal multiplied by itself is called the power of literal. Suppose we are having a variable x. Okay, when we multiply itself by x, then we can write down like this, x 2 times, so x raised to the power 2. So this is the power of literal. 2 is the power of x. 2 is the power of variable x. If we multiply x 3 times, x into x into can write like this, x raised to the power 3. So 3 is the power of literal x. Okay, now the next one is term. Now terms, a combination of constant and variables connected only by the operation of multiplication and division is called the terms. Example, you can say 4 by 7 xy connected with multiplication and division. 4a multiplication minus 3x square, the combination of constant and variable. Minus 3 is a constant and x square is a variable. So this is called terms. Now algebraic expression. What is the algebraic expression? A collection of numbers and variables connected by one or more operation is called an algebraic expression, and you can simply say an expression. Part of an expression connected by plus or minus sign are called the terms of an expression. Okay, suppose we are having any expression, algebraic expression. Example, 2x square plus 4x plus 3. Okay, so this is called algebraic expression, a collection of numbers and variables connected by one or more operation. What is the operation here? Addition, plus or minus sign. Okay, part of the expression connected by plus or minus sign are called terms of an expression. Then how many terms in this expression? 1, then plus sign 2, then plus sign 3. So there are 3 terms. Okay, and when we talk about coefficient, what is the coefficient? If we are talking about coefficient, what is the coefficient of x square? The coefficient of x square is 2. What is the coefficient of x? The coefficient of x is 4 plus 4. We will take with sign. Okay, the same as it is. If we take another example, what is the coefficient in this term? What is the coefficient of 6x square? So the coefficient of 6x square will be yz. What is the coefficient of y? Then it will be 6x square z. Okay, let's understand with other example, ax cube. What is the coefficient of x cube? The coefficient of x cube is a. Okay, now the next term is like and unlike term. Like and unlike terms. And now next is like and unlike terms. Terms which are alike in their variables are called like terms. Terms which are not like are called unlike terms. Let's understand with example. Suppose we are having 5ab and minus 2 by 3ab. So this is called like terms because here in both the variables are same. Variables are same. AB, 2 variables, and in this term AB are 2 variables. Both variables are same. So this is called a like terms. Unlike terms, suppose we are having 6AB and 6AB and 3C. So in both terms variables are different. In first term variable AB and in second term variable is C. So if in both term variables are same, so that is called like terms, and if variables are different, so that is called unlike terms. Okay beta, now move on degree of a term. What is the degree of a term? Highest power of variable in a term is called the degree of a term. Okay, highest power. So how to check? Suppose we are having some examples, 6x square. Okay, so what is the degree of this term? How to check? What is the degree of variable? Okay, how to check the degree of a term? So we will check the degree of variable in terms. What is the degree of variable? Variable is x and the degree is 2. So the degree of this term is 2. Okay, next x, y, q. Okay, in this term there are two variables, x and y. So how to find the power? We will add the power. The power of x is 1 and power of y is 3. So degree of this term will be 1 plus 3, 4. Okay, so degree of this term will be 4. Now move on the next example. 12x square yz. In this term there are three variables, x, y and z. The power of x is 2 plus power of y 1, power of z 1. So degree of this term will be 2 plus 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. So the degree of this term will be 4. Okay, now hope you all have understood how to find the degree of the term. Okay, now next is polynomials. What is the polynomial? Okay, so the polynomial is an algebraic expression which having the degree of variable is always a whole number. Suppose we are having any algebraic expression 2x square plus 3x plus 2. Okay, so how to check the given expression is polynomial? So first we check the degree of the variable. If the degree of variable in each term is whole number, so the given expression will be a polynomial. In first term the degree of x is 2, whole number. Second term degree of x is 1, whole number. And last term is the constant term, so we can write down like this, x raised to the power 0. Okay, and 0 is also a whole number. So the given expression is a polynomial. Suppose we are having 2 upon x plus 3x plus 1. Okay, so how to check the given expression is a polynomial or not? So first we check the degree of variable in each term. In first term degree of variable will be x. We can write like this, 2x raised to the power 1 plus 3x plus 1. Here the degree of variable is minus 1 and minus 1 is not a whole number. So this expression is not a polynomial. Okay, how to check the polynomial? If the degree of variable is a whole number, so the given expression will be the polynomial, otherwise it is not a polynomial. Okay, now how to check the degree of the polynomial? How to check the degree of the polynomial? So the highest degree of the expression, highest degree of the expression is called the degree of the polynomial. In this expression, what is the highest degree? What is the highest degree of the variable? Always we check the degree of variable. X raised to the power 2, x raised to the power 1, x raised to the power 0. So the highest degree of the variable is 2. So the degree of the given expression and degree of this polynomial will be 2. This is not a form of polynomial. Now let's take other example. 3x raised to the power 4 plus 2x square plus 1. So what is the degree of this polynomial? So degree of this, first we check the given expression is polynomial. Is the given expression polynomial? So how to check? First we check the degree of variable and each term. If degree of variable is whole number, then given expression will be polynomial. So what is the degree here? X raised to the power 4, 4 is a whole number. X raised to the power 2, 2 is a whole number. 1, we can write x raised to the power 0, 0 is a whole number. So this is a polynomial. And what is the degree of this polynomial? So the degree of this polynomial is the highest degree of the expression. So what is the highest degree? 4. So the degree of the polynomial is 4. Now how to find the terms? How many terms in this polynomial? 1, 2 plus sign is there. So this is second term plus 3. So there are 3 terms in this polynomial. Okay, degree 4. How many terms? 3. Okay, if there is one term, that is called monomial. If 2 terms, that is called binomial. If 3 terms, that is called trinomial. Okay beta, so this is all about polynomial. And if one variable, polynomial in 2 or more variables, suppose we are having 2x square y plus 3y plus 2x. This is also be a polynomial, but this is the polynomial in 2 variables. Okay, here in this polynomial there are 2 variables, one is x and other is y. Okay, how to find the degree of the polynomial in 2 or more variables? Here 2 variables, so we will write down the degree of each term. Okay, what is the degree of this term? X raised to the power 2 and here 1. So 2 plus 1, 3. Raised to the power y is 1. 2x, x raised to the power 1. Always we will check the power of variables. 1. So the highest degree of this polynomial will be 3. Okay. Okay. Now hope all of you have understood how to find the degree of the polynomial, how to find the terms of the polynomial, coefficient of the terms. Okay. This all things you have already learned in class 7th. So let's start some questions from the exercise. So the question number 1 is, identify literals and constant. So the first part is x. X is variable, so x is literals. Okay. 2 into x. 2 is constant and x is literal. Okay. Now in question number 2, find the number of terms. Okay, in first part there is only 1 terms. In second part 1, then minus sign 2. So how many terms in second part? 2 terms. Now in sixth part, x 1 terms, minus sign, second term plus. So how many terms? 1, 2, 3. So here there are 3 terms. Okay, how many terms? 3. 3 terms. Now question number 3, identify the monomial, binomial and trinomial. If in the given expression there is only 1 term, that is called monomial. If 2 terms in polynomial only, 2 terms, that is called binomial. And if there are 3 terms, that is called trinomial. So in the first part there is only 1 term, so this is monomial. And in second part there are 2 terms, so this is called binomials. And in fourth part there are 3 terms, 1, 2, 3. So this is called trinomial. Okay beta. Now let's do question number 4. The question number 4 is, in the terms minus 6 upon 7, a raised to the power 4, b raised to the power 5, c raised to the power 3. Find the coefficient of first part, a raised to the power 4. So what is the coefficient of a raised to the power 4? The coefficient of a raised to the power 4 will be minus 6 by 7, b raised to the power 5 and c raised to the power 3. Okay, now find the coefficient of minus 3 in this terms -6 upon 7, a raised to the power 4, b raised to the power 5, c raised to the power 3. What is the coefficient of -3 b raised to the power 5? So b raised to the power 5 cancel. What will be the coefficient of -3? When -6 will come when we multiply -3 by 2. Okay, so the coefficient of -3 b raised to the power 5 will be 2 by 7. 2 multiplied by -3, it will come -6 by 7. b raised to the power 5 is here, so we leave the b raised to the power 5, and a raised to the power 4 and c raised to the power 3. This is the coefficient of -3 b raised to the power 5. Okay beta, now last question from this exercise. Identify the polynomials and write the degree. Okay, write the degree. So first we will identify the given expression is a polynomial or not. So how to check? First we check in each term if the degree of variable is whole number, so the given expression will be a polynomial, otherwise it is not a polynomial. Okay, so in first term the degree of x is 2. 2 is a whole number. Second term degree of x is 3. 3 is a whole number. In third term degree of x is 1. So the given expression is polynomial. This is a polynomial. And what is the degree of this polynomial? We know that the degree of the polynomial is the highest degree of the given expression. What is the highest degree of this given expression? And we check the degree always in variable. So degree of this expression will be 3. So we write here, this is a polynomial and degree is 3. Okay, in second part, first we will check this is polynomial. So let's check. Degree of y is 3. Degree of y in second term 1 whole number, 3 is whole number, but in third term degree of y is -1. So this is not a polynomial. Okay, if degree is in whole number, okay, so the given expression will be a polynomial, otherwise given expression is not a polynomial. So second part is not a polynomial. Now let's move on the fourth and the last part of question number 6. X raised to the power 7, y raised to the power 12 minus 6x raised to the power 3, y raised to the power 5 plus 3 upon 7, x raised to the power 7, y raised to the power 2 minus x raised to the power 10, y raised to the power 20. So first we will check the degree of variable be a whole number. So let's check 12 and 7 whole number, 3, 5 whole number, 7, 2 whole number, 10, 20 whole number. So this is a polynomial. So this is a polynomial. Now when we talk about degree, so what is the degree? This is the polynomial in 2 variables. Okay, so how to check the degree? Add the degrees. 12 plus 7 in first term, 12 plus 7 is 19. Okay, highest degree of the expression is called the degree of polynomial. Okay, now 3 plus 5, 8. 7 plus 2, 9. 10 plus 20, 30. So degree of this polynomial will be 30. Degree is 30. Okay beta. So thank you for today. I will take your doubt in live class. Thank you.